We are 2 weeks away from the first pitch, the 20th season at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. I'm Dave Morris, joined by Alex Friedman, the Director of Communications and Broadcasting for the Dodgers and the voice of the Dodgers. Good to see you, sir.
And good to see you as always.
You have been busy, and so have your colleagues over the past weeks and months, and it's kind of coming to a head here. We've been talking about the community run, the Fanfest event, which is coming up on Saturday, and then kind of advancing the season, but it's all coming together, isn't it?
It's all here. I mean, this is baseball season for all intents and purposes, even though our opening day is not till April the 6th. I mean, baseball season is here between spring training, the World Baseball Classic, and everything going on, you know, at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. We are ready to go.
Well, you mentioned the WBC, the Baseball Classic. It's been fun to watch that over the past couple of weeks, to tune in at night and have some meaningful, good baseball in March.
Yeah, to see the intensity level celebrated really by all the players on all the different teams and how much it means to them, I think it's been good. It's probably been the best edition of the World Baseball Classic. I think it has definitely drawn in a lot of different people who might not paid attention to it before. And, well, we'll see where they go from here. It's always kind of a question as to what the future of the WBC is, but this year certainly helped.
Last time we spoke, you were about to head out to Arizona for some spring training. How was that?
It was great. You know, it's always a wonderful place to go to out there at Camelback Ranch in Arizona. And we actually had a chance to go over to Peoria, the Mariners facility, once as well when the Dodgers were playing there. So everyone out there is so great. Really kind of that first kind of reunion that you have with a lot of players and coaches. And to have our entire coaching staff coming back is great, you know, from a lot of different standpoints, both on the field and the stuff that we deal with them from behind the scenes. Just such a great group, and it was just wonderful to see everybody.
And this past Saturday at Penn Square Mall, the Oklahoman was happy to partner up with the Dodgers for some national anthem tryouts. I believe those are now concluded. How have all those gone?
Great tryouts, great turnout, as always, there at Penn Square Mall. So certainly no shortage of folks who want to come out and try and perform the national anthem. So we thank everybody who came out and supported. And if you haven't heard anything, you should be hearing something soon.
Okay, very good. And by the way, you're welcome that I did not try it out, because no one wants to hear that. All right, coming up this Saturday, though, you have a couple of events, the Fanfest and the Community Run. Let's start with the morning of the run.
Yeah, the run starts around, registration will stop around 8 a.m. and the runs will start around 8:30 or so. So we have three different kinds. We have the standard 5K, a 1K fun run, and then a kids run for kids ages of 5 to 10, which takes place all inside the ballpark. So it is still not too late to register. You can do that by going to OKCDodgers.com. Again, we just want to stress, again, this is at most a 5K, but we do have the fun run as well. You do not need to be a hardcore runner. Depending on your training schedule, if you're getting ready for the marathon coming up at the end of April, could be a good chance to get your miles in that day. Registration costs go from just $25 to $35, and it includes a t-shirt as well as a commemorative medal. And the fact is, these proceeds are going to two great causes: our Oklahoma City Dodgers Baseball Foundation and the OKC Police Athletic League.
Two good causes, as he mentions. You can register at OKCDodgers.com. But that's not all that's happening at the ballpark that day.
Yeah, third annual Fanfest really has become an event that our fans have really looked forward to every year. And like we talked about kind of at the top of this, that it really does signal that the baseball is back in Oklahoma City. So the gates will open at 10 a.m. The event starts at 10:30 with a question and answer session with Eric Karros. Guy's a former National League Rookie of the Year, played well over 10 years in the major leagues, most of which with the Los Angeles Dodgers. A lot of folks see him on TV now working as an analyst for Fox Sports.
Yeah, when you hear his name, you think he's a Dodger. You know?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Every player, you associate them with various teams or a specific team. With him, it's the Dodgers.
Yeah, close to 300 career home runs, and almost all of them are with the Dodgers. He actually holds the record for most home runs by a Los Angeles Dodger since the team moved there in the late 1950s. So still holds that distinction. So he's going to be there. Had a chance to meet him last week out in Arizona. An incredibly nice person. Really excited to be here. I think fans will really enjoy what he has to say. A chance to meet him as well, doing an autograph session later in the day. We'll have our Dodger dog eating contest. We have a big field, both men's and women's divisions this year.
Okay.
They're going to be on the dugouts this year too, so they'll be front and center in front of everybody.
Whether you want to see it or not.
Exactly,
It's right
yeah.
there.
And then we'll also have throughout the festivities, a home run derby. We have some folks participating in that out on the field.
Tell me more about that. I saw your notes about that, and I was like, what's that all about?
Yeah, so really we've kind of scoured Oklahoma City to find some of the top amateur home run hitters, adult amateur home run hitters, I should say, and folks who maybe played previously in college or still playing men's leagues and all that stuff. So they'll be out there swinging for the fences. And then really one of the most anticipated parts of this is our behind-the-scenes tours we give every year. Chance to get down in the clubhouse, have your picture taken next to a Dodgers locker, and then get into the indoor batting cages down there and have a chance to take some batting practice.
We mentioned it's the 20th season of the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. I will actually not be in town this weekend. I will be in Boston, and one of the things I want to do this weekend is take a tour of Fenway Park. Touring ballparks may seem kind of silly to the non-sports fan, but it's really kind of cool, and the Bricktown Ballpark, as we've mentioned before, really holds up.
Everyone is so different. I think you hear people and sports fans talk about the different baseball stadiums they go to. You don't really hear that about the different NBA arenas or NFL stadiums, right, because for the most part they're very similar.
Or multi-use structures.
Sure, yeah, exactly. But baseball, they're all different, unique in their different ways, and we certainly are no exception to that. You're being located in the heart of Bricktown, and like you said, the way the facility has been maintained has been a testament to the city of Oklahoma City and their willingness to be able to do that. Really, some of the most recent improvements include the Budweiser deck in left field, the brand new video board, which was put in August of last year. So I'm so excited we're going to have a full season with it this year. And then the renovated club area, which we're getting ready to fully unveil. It looks so spectacular. I've been down there, and fans who have access to it are really going to enjoy it.
Very cool. All these activities coming up Saturday, just 2 days away. More information at okcdodgers.com. One thing we should mention, though, if you are going down to the ballpark this weekend, perhaps you're concerned about some parking or the traffic, come off of Reno, right?
Yeah, the good news is free parking in our Joe Carter lot, which is on the corner of Reno and Joe Carter, right near the Chevy Events Bricktown or Event Center. But you need to keep in mind that because of streetcar construction, you have to enter off of Reno. You cannot enter off of Sheridan. So just keep that in mind if you are coming down to the ballpark this weekend. That it is free, but just make sure you plan your route accordingly.
Simple enough. Again, more info at okcdodgers.com. The Fanfest, the community run coming up this weekend. Alex, as always, we appreciate it.
Well, thank you.